Imagine you put your singing on YouTube, and the next thing you know, TV cameras surprise you and tell you you're going to be the opening act for one of today's biggest singing superstars. Well, that is E's new reality show, Opening Act, executive produced by Nigel Lithgow, who also is the executive producer on So You Think You Can Dance and American Idol. The show premieres July 9th on E, and I'm so excited to have with me today the host of the show, Olivia Lee. Thank you so much for joining me today. I so appreciate it.
Oh, no, thank you for inviting me to join you.
Really excited for the show because it is really something that's never been done before. So, can you talk about the process of the show? What makes it different?
Well, I personally felt this is unlike any other music show we've seen. Traditionally we're used to it being a competition. People's dreams can get dashed, they get sent home. It's emotional. This talent show is not a competition. There's no judges. No one gets sent home. From the very start of the episode, we find our acts on the internet, and often they're really young, they're just starting out in the music business, they've posted a video of themselves singing in their bedroom, and the next thing they know, I turn up on their doorstep with the news that they've been spotted, and would they like to open for Nicki Minaj in a week? And they always say yes. And then the next thing, they want a plane back to LA preparing, and their journey starts.
I can't even imagine what my reaction would be. I've had so many dreams in my life, but to have something come true in a way that you never auditioned for it, you weren't necessarily seeking that.
Yeah, for me, that's amazing, seeing their reactions, because it's so out of the blue. I woke one girl up at 9 a.m. Her mother let us into the house, thank God. We just turned up on the doorstep with our cameras, and she was sleeping, and we literally burst into her bedroom, and it's so exciting because they don't see it coming.
But that would be my worst nightmare, to have the camera see me when I wake up in the morning.
I know, but she looks so pretty. She even had cute little pajamas on. I wear a sack to sleep in.
I know.
She didn't even have morning breath. I was like, your breath doesn't even smell. She's perfect. Go away.
Oh my God, that's horrible. But good for her. At least she looked presentable. That's awesome.
Well, and then what's funny is that as soon as we kind of do the news, the reaction from the girls is like, can I go and put some makeup on? And we're like, no, this has to be real.
Now let's talk about the development team. What is that, and who's on it?
Jason Derulo, Pete Wentz, Nigel Lithgow, Martina McBride, and Nick Cooper, vocal coach for Stars, and Antonina Armato, who is record producer, songwriter from Rock Mafia.
So in the development team, is it that they all come together and they're the ones that are searching for the videos, and they're the ones that, narrow it down to the people that you're going to go surprise? Is that how it works?
Exactly. So at the start of each episode, we are on the internet looking for talent. So say we know we need an opening act for Rod Stewart, so we'll start each episode with us. We'll spend hours online looking for loads of clips, and sometimes it gets heated because people got to agree. Mm-hmm. And then we finally pick who we want.
These people don't get a chance to just perform on any stage. They're getting the chance of opening for Nicki Minaj, Rod Stewart, LMFAO, Brad Paisley, Jason Aldean, Jason Mraz, Gym Class Heroes. This is huge opportunity. So I can only imagine that some of them, it's great when they find out the news, but I'm sure that the pressure has got to be huge on them to make this their moment.
Oh, the pressure is massive, yeah. And, bless them, they don't really have a chance to catch up, because they have, from the minute I surprised them, they're whisked off to LA, and they're meeting record producers, they're singing for Nigel, they're meeting stylists, so it all happens so quickly.
Wow.
And in a way, I wonder if that's a good thing, because they don't have too much time to ponder on the enormity of the task ahead.
Yeah.
Probably until just before they go on stage, when they look at me with fear in their eyes and go, oh my God, what's happening?
But they don't just go from you surprising them to the stage?
Well, they have to go to like talent towers in LA where they get a full transformation. And, a lot of them are so young and fresh to the music industry that we help them find their voice. We team them up with record producers and songwriters who best fit them, and they write a song that they can perform on stage when they open. We talk to them about their look. Nick Cooper, who is our resident vocal coach, sometimes he's got a lot of work to do because, although they're really, really talented, there may be things that they're doing with their voices that they could improve on. So we really put them through every aspect of their performance and personality to give them the very best chance to succeed on stage. And, I often ask them on a day-to-day basis, have you slept? And the answer is always, no.
Yeah.
Did you sleep last night? No. Have you eaten? No.
We don't want you falling on the stage, so you need to eat and you need to sleep.
Well, so we disappointed. They're so excited. So we really are putting them under intense pressure.
After the show is over, is the hopes that they will get some type of deal or that they'll work with, these singers again? Or is it just they, got to be the opening act and then you say goodbye?
Well, at the end of each episode, they release their single on iTunes.
Okay.
And I suppose that's when it really starts. If their music sells on iTunes, then who knows what can happen.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I know Nigel's keeping in touch and wanting to develop a lot of their careers further. So,
what can we expect on that first episode?
It's emotional. I mean, I think you'll be surprised with the amount of emotion to each episode. I don't want to say too much, but you'll be surprised.
Is there an episode that you've shot so far that really sticks out to you?
Oh, I've loved hanging out with every artist on the show. They're all so different. I mean, I'm in touch with them all on Twitter, and it's been nice for me to kind of really help them, especially the moments off camera when they sit down and confide and say, "Oh, I'm really nervous. What if I'm not good enough?" And I'm like, "You really are spectacular. So just shut up." Surprised me even how connected I've got. Before that moment that they go on stage, I am genuinely really nervous for them. I feel like the mother, 10, and when they go on stage, I'm like dying, like thinking, "Oh my God, they're actually doing this," So it surprised me how connected I've become to them.
A lot of people were tweeting me when I put the tweet out for people to ask questions. At Ice Cube wanted to know if your program, Dirty Sexy Funny, was going to come back.
Oh, I love that's what they wanted to know.
Yes.
Nothing to do with opening act.
No. Well, some of them wanted to know, some questions, but that was one of the first ones was about your UK show because they all loved it.
Oh, yeah. No, I did 2 seasons and unfortunately it's not coming back. So, no, the answer is not, but it's airing. It's on repeat, so it's available on DVD. Okay, and I'll add some more clips to YouTube for all the fans. How's about that?
And I got a lot of questions. Are you married? Are you single? Will you marry them? I was like, I don't know how to help you.
What? Send pictures in. Maybe you could screen some of the pictures.
I'll be on the search committee for you.
Yeah, exactly.
If you could open for anyone, who would it be?
Wow. I mean, when people ask me if I can sing, I'm like, yeah, Christina Aguilera?
Yes.
Yeah, I can sing like her dog. But I think that's a lie. I think her dog sings better than me. So I'd like to open for Christina Aguilera's dog.
That's a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to dream that I would be a backup dancer or open for Madonna. But I can't sing.
That'd be amazing. I was in a girl group for a second when I left drama school.
Really?
Which surprised my whole family. I think they thought I was joking. Singing is not my forte, And we did a showcase for a record label, and my mic was switched off. And I remember trying to get the manager of the band's attention, and I was pointing to the mic, whispering, "It's switched off." And he just was smiling and putting his thumbs up to me. And at the end of the showcase, I went up to him and I said, "My mic is switched off." He went, "Yeah, I know." I said, "Why?" And he said, "Well, you're not need to sing. You're the personality of the group. Let the other girls sing. You just stand there and look like you're having a good time." And that's when I realised, okay, singing isn't for me.
You're like the posh spice of the group, or what?
I know. And then I said, I don't want to not have anything to do in the group. And then he gave me the sexy talking. Like, okay. So I would be the girl that at the beginning of the chat would go, we're walking into the club. The guys are looking sexy. Oh, you're so fine. I'd say all of that. And, you know, I'd do that for a whole day. And then I'd end up doing that in my spare time. I'd walk into the dry cleaners and be like, I want to dry clean these trousers. How much for this jacket? So it wasn't for me.
What do you want people to know about you that they may not know?
Oh, wow, that's a really good question. I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, thank you very much, Olivia. I really appreciate it, and I'm so looking forward.
It's really lovely talking to you. Thank you.
So looking forward to the show, and everybody tune in for the season premiere of Opening Act. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.